Hello folks, welcome to Regal's 9th wellness video. Today we're going to be going over the 11 rules of lifting. But before we start, I got a cute little story. I was talking to one of the Regal cardiologists the other day, and he gave me a cute little story. It might cheer you up a little bit. So the doctor, this older gentleman comes in for his checkup, and they're going through his checkup, and things are fine. And he goes on his way. And a couple days later, the doctor's walking down the street to get his lunch. And he spots the gentleman arm in arm with a pretty young lady. Kind of just nods, and okay. And then a couple of weeks later, the gentleman comes in for his follow-up. And the doctor's talking to him. He says, "Hey, I saw you the other day with that pretty young lady." He goes, "Hey doc, I'm just doing what you said." The doctor looks a little puzzled. He goes, "What do you mean?" "Well, you said get a hot mama and be cheerful." And the doctor looks at him and goes, "No, that's not what I said. I said you have a heart murmur, be careful." So I just thought I'd tell you that. I thought that was a cute little story. So let's get to our 11 rules of lifting. 1, plan your lift. So especially if it's heavy, you want to make sure the path is clear. You've got a place to put the object down. Especially you don't want to be holding something that's heavy longer than you have to. So you've got a nice clear path. So get a quick plan on about your lift and where you're going to put it. Next, get some help. If it's really heavy, get a partner to help you out, or maybe you get a cart. Maybe use a cart to put the object in, so you don't have to carry it too far. And this will help quite a bit. So use a cart. Footing. Make sure you have secure footing. You don't want to be walking around in Crocs or sandals. They're going to be a little flimsy, and you could kind of catch your toe on those. So be careful. Get some nice sturdy shoes when you're doing a lot of lifting. Bend at the knees. Get that nice bend, and the key on this is not just bending, because they say, well, bend down when you lift. Well, bend down. If I don't see, here's a regular bend. See how my back goes? But if you push, the key to a functional lift, a proper functional lift, is the fanny's back. So, boom. See how that? Now my back stays in line. Boom. So bend, fanny back. Boom. So bend those knees. Tighten. Here's a little something you could try. Don't tighten your stomach muscles and go like this. So you could twist quite a bit. Now, if I tighten these stomach muscles, boom, I'm much more stable. Just try that at home. You're going to be much more stable. So tighten those stomach muscles. Next up, use your legs and hips. Give your back as much help as you can. So the key is to use the legs and the hips to help you lift that object. So if you're lifting that object, that object, come down, right in here, lift it up and keep it close. And that's, I think, our next one, close. Keep the object close. Don't have it out here, have it in here. Because there's a little something to show you. There's a 5-pound dumbbell, and a 5-pound dumbbell at arm's length, that goes 15 times its weight. So 5 times 15, 75. So this object here is 5 pounds. Out here, that's 75 pounds of stress on your back. So try to keep the load close. Next up, upright. Try to keep yourself upright as much as possible. Try not to hunch. You don't want to go into those, remember when we talked about the spinal cord, when we talked about proper posture, we don't want to go into, we want to keep that nice S curve. The inner cervical curve, the outer thoracic curve, and the inner lumbar curve. We want to keep those nice S curves. We don't want to go into extreme curves. We don't want to go like that. We want to try to stay upright as much as possible. 10%. What that means, you don't want to be carrying much more than 10% of your body weight when you're walking around So 10% of your body weight. So if you're 100 pounds, you don't want to be carrying more than 10 pounds. Now, if you're in the gym doing exercises, things like that, that's a different kind of different kind of program for that. So 10% of your body weight. And rotate with your feet, not with your back. So if you got this object, don't rotate like that. You got to put it down. Rotate with your feet. Always rotate like that. Because if you go like this, you can really twist your back. You can do some damage. And that's the same thing. Because we're doing a lot of office work lately. I'm just going to put this down and show you on the chair. If you have chairs with wheels, it's a little off the subject, don't do this. Don't put, like, if you have to put something in one of the drawers, don't go like this. Turn around. Boom. Don't let your back, you don't want to be twisting too much. You don't want to be twisting too much. That can be tough on your back. And lastly, always address your spine. And that's just some of the ways to keep your back healthy, because I know we're doing a lot of yard work. We're doing a lot of work around the house. So it's nice. It's just little ways to protect your back. And just a little announcement that we're going to be starting our exercise classes every Wednesday at 11 o'clock at the Joslin Center, starting next week. It's going to be a Zoom class, so if you're interested, just contact the folks at the Joslin Center, and we're going to get our classes started. Again, I want to thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. See you next week.